Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Support for the community programming provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. On the spot, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back, and I smile when I think how it must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. There's something that made you come back again. And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot. Welcome back, welcome back. 'Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back indeed. It is Monday, March 30th. On this day in 1901, the British captured the Danish fleet. And coincidentally, on this day in 2009, my producer Peter destroys a box full of Danish. It's kind of coincidental. They happened on the same day.
Yeah.
Different years. Speaking of Peter, here he is, my pal and producer Peter Coles. Say hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Peter could have been a Rhodes Scholar if it wasn't for his grades.
Actually, I got to do that again. Hello, Peter.
Good.
I said it the way you said it.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
I am the adorable host of Thou Learn Ya, Michael Buster McMahon. And, you know, I suffer from kleptomania, but today I took something for it.
That was wrong.
You know, if I could take only one thing to a deserted island, then I probably wouldn't go.
Why's that?
If I could only take one thing, I'm not going.
You sure?
Yeah. One thing. Today on the show, cool stories about great songs. Plus, if we have time, we'll recite the European capitals and put them in proper order by population. But we probably can't do that. So sit back.
Wait a minute. We can't do that or don't have time for that?
We can't do that.
Okay.
I don't think I could. Do you think you could do that?
You could ask AI to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I could recite the European capitals, but I would have to take a guess. You remember that the show? I guess it's still on. Is it still on? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's still on.
Probably in syndication.
I qualified over the phone. You know, you audition over the phone, and I got some of the questions. One of them was right up my alley. One of them I remember was, they give you 4 things and you have to put them in some kind of order. And one of them was, can you put these Woody Allen movies in the proper chronological order? I'm like, bring it, no problem. And then I remember the one I had to guess at, north to south. Name these famous churches on the map. And so, like, one of them was, Notre Dame in Paris and St. Michael's Cathedral. So, like, I'm mentally, like, I didn't even have a map. I'm just mentally trying to picture, where these churches are and where they are. And I apparently passed, and they said, congratulations, you answered all the questions right. Sit by your phone tomorrow between, like, noon and 5, and we'll give you a call. And this was back in the 90s, And I did. I sat by but the phone never rang. So I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But I tell you, I'm going to call and make a complaint. I should have been on that show. Where was I?
I'll just ignore that. Go ahead.
You interrupted the opening. Where are we? Okay. So sit back, relax. Give someone an onion. Give someone an onion? That's an odd thing to write. I don't even remember writing that.
What?
Huh. All right. And remember, falling in love is a lot like peeing your pants. People can see that it happened to you, but only you can feel the warmth.
Oh, my God. That's just not right.
There's a lot of truth to that.
It's not right, I tell you.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
We had the Mayor's Easter egg hunt on Saturday.
Oh, how'd that go? Did you find an egg?
No, but it was chilly.
How come?
No,
So it's a Saturday.
I'm not doing the hunt.
It's a Saturday before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It was very cold.
So you didn't do the. Were you not eligible or were you not allowed?
I was DJing the event.
Okay.
And covering it.
Was there some? There's always some bully kid, right? That grabs like 20.
What?
There's always. What are you doing? I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
Sorry, I got an important. Something important just came in. I'm dealing with.
Okay. Was there some kind of? There's always some bully kid that grabs like 20 eggs.
There was plenty of eggs for everybody,
Okay.
so I don't think that was a problem.
All right.
But we did have a couple hundred kids show up with their parents.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm keeping you from. Other
No,
things.
it's just a lot of moving parts since I'm going away for a couple days.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a show next week.
Correct.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get those moving parts nailed down so everybody's happy.
Damn. So I have to be twice as entertaining today. So I had an interesting.
Are you up to the challenge?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had an interesting weekend. The wife and daughter were at a dance competition. So you know what that means? It was all hookers and heroin at my place all weekend. That's whenever the family's out of town, I bring a bunch of drug dealers and prostitutes to the house, and we have this giant 3-day party.
Video or it didn't happen?
I can't videotape that. Can I?
They did for risky business.
They did. But did he videotape it? I don't remember.
Well, everybody knew about it.
Well, yeah, everybody knew about it. We try to keep it quiet. Like,
Okay.
you invite the neighbors. That way they're not going to call the cops.
Does 50 Cent still live in the area? You could have invited him.
Yeah.
He still lives in Connecticut, doesn't he?
I know. Is that the guy he's selling the big expensive mansion?
He sold it, I believe.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Yeah.
I was going to make an offer on it, but
Need to win the lottery first.
yeah, or just sell a play or two. I left my wallet at my friend's. I had a baseball draft yesterday, and I accidentally left my wallet behind. I turned around, fortunately before I got too far, and I went back, and he said, he goes, you're a playwright. I don't think I could have paid my mortgage with what was in your wallet.
I don't think you get paid for a coffee with what's in your wallet.
That's not true. I do have a little bit of my blackjack fleet with me, so
Yeah, okay.
I shouldn't tell that, right? I said a little bit of it.
Probably not. Now you have a big X on your back.
It's just a little bit of it. I don't have the entire fleet. Anyway, unfortunately, we got to start the show off with a loss. Daryl Dash Croft died in Austin, Texas, from complications of heart surgery last week. He was 87. I think you want a little more than that, but that's not bad, especially for a musician. Right? 87?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'd take 87. I planning on 89. Actually, I'm planning on living forever. So far, so good.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So far, it's working. So he got his nickname Dash because he was actually a twin. His mother entered the two babies into a beauty contest, and somebody joked, "Oh, you should have named them Dash and Dot," and they probably would have done better in the contest. I don't know how they did in the contest. Most babies are cute anyway. That's tough, right? A cute baby contest?
Yeah.
Most babies are cute.
Yep.
Even people who grow up to be ugly, they were a lot of times they were cute as babies. And then sometimes you just see like really really ugly people produce a beautiful baby. You're like, huh? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Good for them. I'm not judging people, or am I?
Okay.
Does it sound like I'm judging people? I'm not. So guest starring on this song is Carolyn Willis. You might remember her. She was part of the vocal trio The Honeycomb, best known for their song Want Ads. Put it in the Want Ads.
No idea.
And so she's doing the backing vocal on this song. The song came along right after they played the famous California Jam of 1974. Get a load of this, Perry. Okay, 1974 on the stage. You got Black Sabbath, Seals and Croft, Eagles, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Deep Purple, Earth, Wind and Fire. This diverse lineup was telecast in part on an ABC special, and it kind of gave them some fame. That's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go to that.
Okay.
I can't because it happened in 1974, and I was only 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
You would have needed an adult.
I would have been napping and puking and pooping. But then again, probably a lot of people in the audience they were doing that too.
Correct. Yes.
Probably so. Probably worked out pretty well. So here's, unfortunately for Dash Croft, we lost. Here's Get Closer. I had a bunch of decisions to make, Seals and Crofts. And what I think everyone would have said Summer Breeze, right? That's probably where most people would have gone.
Yep.
I went a little bit different. I went Get Closer. A little more of a romantic song, I think. Here's Seals and Croft. 107.5 WSFD.
Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to love only you, then love only me. Darling, if you want me to see only you, then see only me. There's a line I can't cross over. It's no good for me, and it's no good for you.
And there's a feeling deep down inside me. I can't explain it, and you're wondering why.
You say we've been like strangers, but I'm not the others. You can wrap around your fingers. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to love only you, then love only me. Darling, if you want me to see only you, then see only me. There was a time I would come running, drop everything for the touch of your hand in mine.
Support for community programming provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. Visit bettsplumbing.com or 14 Coleman Avenue, Westfield. Public welcome.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Gary Wright, Mr. Dreamweaver himself there. Now, yeah, it's such a recognizable, great little bass line, but you know what's really weird about that song?
What's that?
Is that except for the drums, all the sounds are made on keyboard. Gary Wright plays keyboard. So that's not really a guitar, that's not really a bass, it's all keyboard. You know, I just always pictured someone going,
No different than nowadays. Nowadays it's all computer
I know,
programmed.
but this was like the 70s and stuff, and I just always pictured somebody, you know, jamming, but no, it was all keyboard. Gary Wright. Andy Newman is doing drums, in case you ever wondered who's doing drums on My Love Is Alive.
Okay.
There you go. I don't know what's going on when I'm sleeping. lately. I've been having some weird dreams. I had a work nightmare from a job that I haven't done in a long time at Walgreens, and it was a long one. I mean, it was very long, and
You must miss it.
yeah. I miss being a third shift manager in the ghetto of Springfield.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because it was all the problems that it was. I woke up and I contacted my counterpart. Like, I had the week on, week off schedule, so she worked the other week, and we got very close because we understood what each other were going through. And I said, because she's still doing it, and I said that I had a nightmare. I don't know how long you have to be separated from this job not to have nightmares anymore. And she showed her sympathy, and I showed my sympathy to her. But the other day I woke up, and the first thought on my head, I don't know why, I woke up and my first thought was, hey, I wonder if anybody did like a soft piano ballad version of Separate Ways by Journey, And the answer is, of course, somebody did. And, of course, a lot of people did. And I put it on YouTube,
Search.
Yeah, like a little soft piano version of Separate Ways. And I found several. So this is what we're going to do. We're gonna play this nice little soft ballad that I found by Michael Henry and Justin Robinette. Apparently they have lots of videos of rock songs that they kind of converted to. Then we're going to play the real song for you, too, just in case it whets your appetite for the real song. The real song was written by Jonathan Cain and Steve Perry on tour because during a period, two of their band members were going through painful divorces due to the length of time that the Journey would go on the road for a long time. This was before people invented the residency. Hey, we're going to do a concert in Vegas for 3 months. You come to us.
Yeah.
That's a better way to do it, I think. That way you can, keep your family there and everything. And, maybe once in a while I'll do a special. All right, we're going to fly to Boston for a show. But, hey, we'll be back in Vegas. And they kind of wrote it on the road, and the band sort of added to it quickly. And they're like, we got to perform this in concert tonight. And they go, but it's not ready. Like, they didn't even have all the words. They just sort of mumbled through some of the words. But still, the audience went nuts for it because it's such a great rocking song. How could you not like it? First, we're going to hear Michael Henry and Justin Robinette's soft little interpretation of it. And I think, you can cut it off because I think at some point in the video they slip into something else with bells, which is fine, but that's not really what we need to. So when they're all done on the piano, if you could just keep an eye on that and shut off the music. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
God
More
bless
work
you.
for Peter.
God bless you. Sorry, but hey, you know what? Take next week off. Okay.
I'll be working somewhere else.
Here's two versions of Separate Ways, 107.5 WSFD.
Stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you. Feeling that it's gone can change your mind if we can't go on to survive the tides love divides. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways. Troubled times, caught between confusion and pain, pain, pain. Distant ties, promises we made were in vain, in vain, in vain. And if you must go, I wish you love. You'll never walk alone. Take care, my love. Miss you, love. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you, and one night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways. Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you, feeling that it's gone. Could change your mind if we can go on to survive the time. They'll be mine. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched away our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched away our separate ways. Troubled times, caught between confusion and pain, pain, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you. I still love you, girl. I really love you, girl. And if the love hurts you, true love won't desert you.
Triple play.
Saying I love you, just saying I love you. Yesterday's songs don't stay around long, not much anymore. Yesterday's words don't make themselves heard like they did before. Baby, yesterday's blues, maybe yesterday's news, but the truth always stays the same. And the good things will never change, like saying I love you, just saying I love you. Yesterday's songs don't seem to belong. They're here and they're gone. And yesterday's moves don't stay in the grooves. They keep moving on. Maybe yesterday's rhyme was for yesterday's time, and the future's not ours to see. But there's some things it always will be, like saying I love you, saying I love you. Yesterday's news, but the truth always stays the same. And the good things will never change, like saying I love you, saying I love you, saying I love you, like saying I love you.
Neil Diamond. We've been on a Neil Diamond kick lately. You notice that?
Yes, I do.
And there's.
Because I'm not a super fan like y'all.
Oh, you don't like? You're not a big Neil Diamond fan?
Oh, I like Neil Diamond in moderation, but it's been a little extra lately.
All right, we'll do. All right, next time we'll do a Barry Manilow song.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's not worse. It's just as good.
Yes,
You're mispronouncing words
is.
again, Peter. You are mispronouncing words.
I'm not confusing or conflating good and worse.
So I saw a buddy of mine yesterday. He does a lot of Neil Diamond in karaoke contests, and he's won. And I said I do that Neil Diamond song, "You Don't Bring Me Flowers," where I do both versions. So he wants to do a version where he's actually singing the Neil Diamond part, and I'm singing Barbra Streisand. Now, make no bones, I don't sound like Barbra Streisand at all. The whole gimmick is me going back and forth. That's the joke. Like, I don't know if it would sound. I don't know how enjoyable it would be for me to have a professional Neil Diamond singer singing the Neil Diamond part and me doing the Barbra Streisand part, because I don't sound like her at all. I just do just singing a high pitched voice. That's it's my stuffed animal voice when I make my daughter's stuffed animals talk to her too.
Does she roll her eyes when you do that? Now.
She tolerates it a little bit.
Okay.
Except Baloo.
Does she
Baloo talks like
secretly
this.
think you're getting dementia while you're doing that?
Maybe. It's possible.
Just checking.
It's possible. She probably thinks that. I don't think I could be committed to a sane asylum. However, I think if I was there, it would be tough to convince them to let me out.
Gotcha.
So that's where I think I am. There's no way I'd be admitted, but if I was, it'd be tough for me to get out, I think.
All right.
Anyway.
So Serenity's listening, and she'll sneak in there.
There's not a chance in hell Serenity's up before noon today. I'm telling you that. Right.
All right.
She had a very busy weekend. She always lies. She says she listens to the show. And I said, what was your favorite part? And she usually says all of it. It was all so good.
She does know she can catch it on replay, right?
God bless you. Yeah, I don't think she'll do that either. I know the kids today. You know, you can, you know. I've invited her on the show. She used to come out when she was little. But as a teenager, if my dad had a radio show, I would come in his office. I could. Yeah. Anyway. So that was from Neil Diamond's song album, On the Way to the Sky. Now, this followed the Jazz Singer. This was the first. So, On the Way to the Sky went platinum. And usually, you know, everyone says yay. Except the Jazz Singer went 5 times platinum.
Gotcha.
So, even though this album went platinum,
5 times?
it was a disappointment. Because it only sold 20% of what its previous. That's a pretty big drop-off. But the Jazz Singer had a big movie behind it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it had a crossover.
Maybe it would have done better if it had a better name. On the Way to the Sky. That's not a great name for an album. You know what I would name my third album?
What's that?
The Charm.
Sure that's not copyrighted somewhere?
3 times The Charm. You can name an album. You can do that.
Okay.
Maybe if it was called Yesterday's Songs. I think that would have been a good name for that album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, wow, there's a bunch of Yesterday's songs on this album. I'm going to pick that up. Hey, this blue really pops on the screen, huh? Maybe it's just a video thing? You think it's popping on everybody's TV? This?
Yeah.
I should wear blue more often. Anyway. So, I like the Moody Blues. But you know what the funny thing about Moody Blues songs are? They don't do too much talking about their stuff. So usually if I do a Moody Blues song, I got to tell you something about the band. But this song was recorded at the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado with the Colorado Sympathy. Bunch of sad saps that orchestra was. The Sympathy Orchestra. Let me try this again. The Colorado Symphony Orchestra. Thank you. Have you ever been to Red Rocks? That'd be a good place to see a show.
No.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good place. I don't think
I've ever been to Colorado.
I changed the planes in Denver once.
Yeah, I don't even think I've done that.
Where was I going? I think I changed a plane.
Vegas?
Maybe not. Maybe I don't. No, that's right, because Denver's at that satanic airport, right?
That's not satanic.
It's a satanic airport. There's a secret.
No, the Knights Templar have a lot of symbols there.
Yeah, it's underneath. Underneath there is this big government facility where they do experiments on orphans.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they got that demonic horse out front. Oh yeah, no, I haven't been to Denver. No, I would have remembered that. I would have remembered if I went to a satanic temple. So odd that the airport doubles as a satanic temple, don't you think?
There's a great thing on the Y-Files podcast.
About that?
Where Tim,
I like the Wi-Fi.
Tim last name. Hey, he's the 32nd Master Knights Templar guy, and his father was the mayor of Aurora, Colorado, and gave the land for the new Denver airport
in exchange for making a satanic temple.
In exchange for making it, there's some Knights Templar references in there.
There's some creepy stuff in that airport.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the Moody Blues at Red Rocks. So the amphitheater. I'm having trouble talking today. I'm sorry. They constructed in 1936 and was formally dedicated 1941. Too bad there was a war going on, so they couldn't celebrate completely. But I bet you so the Moody Blues did a concert there. This was the first time they ever had a full orchestra behind them. It was their 25th anniversary of their second album, Days of Future Past. And so they recorded. It's a nice little album. And if you ever see the Moody Blues in concert, which you should, I guess I don't know if they still tour. Maybe not. But they do the songs in the same order, so you always know what's coming if you have the album. Because they're old, they forget. They want to be able to just flow right into the. Some artists will have like paper, but maybe they can't. Maybe they're having trouble seeing it.
Okay.
But here's Isn't Life Strange? Because isn't it? Here's the Moody Blues live at Red Rock with the Colorado Symphony Orchestra, 107.5 WSFD.
Isn't life strange? A turn of the page. Can read like before. Can we ask for more? Each day passes by. How hard men will try. The sea will not wait. It makes me want to cry, cry, cry. Wish I could be in your heart, to be one with your love. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back where you Isn't love strange? A word rearranged with no thought, okay. Maker of despair. Each breath that we breathe, with love we must weave to make us as one. It makes me want to cry, cry, cry. Wish I could be in your arms, to be one with your love. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back where you were. And here we are. Isn't life strange? A turn of the page, a book without life. Unless with love we write, to throw it away, to lose just a day, the quicksand of time. You know it makes me want to cry, cry, cry. Wish I could be to be one with your love. Wish I could be your eyes, looking back, there you were. Wish I could be yours, to be one with your love. Wish I could be your eyes, looking back, there you
Support for community radio provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
They met on the dance floor in the old high school gym. It felt like a rock, she kinda liked him, and his heart beat like thunder as they moved across the floor. But when the music was over, she slipped out of his arms and out of the door. Yes, she did. Yeah, a man loves a woman, but he can't understand why she's sad when she stares at the ring on her hand, or she sits in some club where the long shadows fall. Drop a coin in the jukebox, not the phone on the wall. So close, yet so far away. So close, yet so far
solve all the mysteries. Yeah, I know someone who just heads for the sun. She says, I don't want to be wise, I just want to stay young. So close, yeah, so far away. So close, yeah, so far away. We believe in tomorrow, but we're stuck in today. Baby, we're so close, so close, so far away. There's a restless look in your eye tonight. There's a secret hurt in my heart. So close. And the dream that pulls us together, girl, is a dream that's gonna tear us apart. There's a restless look in your eye tonight. Oh, are you looking for somewhere to be? I see you looking. We gotta fight to keep it together, girl. For the dream that keeps us so close, yeah, so far away. So close, yeah, so far away. Now who would have thought, yeah, that we'd end up this way, living so close, so close, so far away, so far away. We're living in a dream world, so close, so far away. Got to live in the day, girl, so close, so far away. Just you and me, baby, so close, so far away. Let it side by side by side by side by side by side by side. So far away, so close, so far away, so close, so far away, so close.
You know, I got sent to the principal's office in 4th grade for sitting like this.
Get out.
It was my George Costanza moment. Like, was this wrong? Nobody told me this was 4th grade. I put my feet up on the desk, and the teacher just looked at me horrified, grabbed me. That's back when teachers, could handle student.
It's called proper etiquette.
And she brought me to the principal's office. Because, she could have said, Michael, please don't sit like that. That's not right. But, I didn't, they brought me to the office, and she even tell them what I did. They sometimes they would do that. They'd put you in the office, and you go tell them what you did. And oh, why are you here? I'm like, I put my feet on my desk. I think the principal just sort of, all right, well, I'll sit there for 10 minutes or so and then go back. Nobody told me that was wrong. Was that wrong?
Yep. It's actually disrespectful.
It's disrespectful? It's comfortable.
Yep.
It's comfortable.
Clean up the table.
Sorry. I apologize. So Daryl Hall comes up with this really acoustic, soft little song, and he called it So Close. And the record company was like, there's more potential there. We can make that into a more elaborate thing. He goes, I just kind of pictured it like this. But, they're the record company, so they brought in Denny Korchmar, and he brought in John Bon Jovi. And together they all sat down and they made this little more elaborate version of it. But Daryl Hall still liked his original version, so it became the B-side. And if you bought the album, which I did, which I can't remember the name of it. Actually, I remember it, but I'm not going to tell you. Look it up yourself.
Hidden knowledge.
Yeah. I'm not going to
Means you
share
don't know
all my knowledge with you.
Means you don't know it.
Look it up yourself. I know it, but when you have a 56-year-old brain, on the way home, as I'm driving home, it'll hit me like, oh!
Right, I got you.
That's the way it works sometimes. So it's you get both versions on the album, and they're both nice.
Okay.
But we had a couple slower songs, so I played the rocker one. Get this. So now the session to record this song was scheduled on May 20th, 1964. but their lead singer, Rudy Lewis, was found dead that morning.
Oops.
The cause of death is unclear, but people assume that it was a drug overdose from a heart attack. That's the unofficial rumor.
Drug overdose that caused a heart attack.
Yeah, 1964. And so nothing has popped up since 1964 to refute that. So the rumor's still out there.
There you go.
But, I mean, sometimes rumors happen. Like Cass Elliot didn't choke on a ham sandwich. That's...
Ham bone.
That's just, that didn't happen. But sometimes these rumors, they stay out there. So the group was distraught. So they recorded the next day with a different singer. So life goes on, I guess, right? You think you'd get a week off at least if your lead singer died.
Record company.
They got a day. So, pay attention to the backing vocals and stuff, They're probably, they're kind of, talking about a seaside love, but I'm thinking that it's a little bit of a melancholy note that was added to this song, too. Here's the Drifters and Under the Boardwalk, 107.5 WSFD.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be making love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sounds of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be making love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Underwriting for community radio is provided by the YMCA of Greater Westfield. Every day, the YMCA strengthens the community through programs and services focused on youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. For all the Y's many programs and services, visit us on the web at www.westfieldymca.org. The YMCA, 67 Court Street in downtown Westfield. We're more than a gym. We're a cause.
Listen to me, Michael Buster McMahon, Mondays 8 to 10 a.m. to learn the stories behind your favorite songs. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
I've been away from you for far too long. Too much absence makes the heart grow frantic.
don't know if people remember this, but right around that time, Sheena Easton was bigger than Madonna. And I think you might have bet on Sheena Easton having the better career at that point. Telephone is the name of the song, in parentheses, Long, Long Distance Love Affair. She's singing about her lover who's across transatlantic, and maybe that's why the word telephone is spelled funny. Did you notice that? You thought I misspelled it, didn't you? Huh?
No.
Telefone. Maybe they're trying to associate that, yes, the person's in another country, or maybe they just tried to be different. It was one of those 80s videos that made no sense to the song, like she was being chased by Frankenstein or something. That's why Frankenstein doesn't call you. He doesn't know how to use a phone, for God's sakes.
Okay.
He's just got reanimated. Doesn't know how to use a phone. So at the height, speaking of heights, man, the Gibbs brothers, things are going great. And someone asked them, hey, you guys have achieved so much. Is there anything that you haven't achieved that you'd like to do? And one of them said, wow, it'd be kind of cool to work with Barbra Streisand. That'd be great. And so the interview, one of Barbra Streisand's people heard the interview and gave her a call and said, the Bee Gees said they wish they could work with you. And she's like, well, that would be great. So, sometimes if you want, like, I don't know, anyone's going to interview you anytime soon?
What do you mean?
Somebody's going to interview you for something.
Probably.
So, it'd be great to work with, pick somebody. It'd be great to work with Bruno Mars. I would love to work with Bruno Mars. Maybe one of Bruno Mars people will see that and give you a call, like it did here. Just saying.
Yeah.
So Barbra Streisand called them, and they worked. The album was called Guilty, and it was her best-selling album. And supposedly, listen to this song very carefully, and this just amazes me. I don't know if it's true or not, but I can believe it, I guess. They say that Barbra Streisand did this recording in one take. I'm sure they took a couple of them just for luck, too, but I could see this. That'd be amazing. Here is, do you know any women in love?
Yep.
Good. Hopefully you said yes. You've recently been married.
Yep.
So this is to all the women in love out there. Here's Barbra Streisand, 107.5 WSFD.
Life is a moment in space when the dream is gone. It's a lonelier place. I kiss the morning goodbye, but down inside, you know we never know why. The road is narrow and long when eyes meet eyes, and the feeling is strong. I turn away from the wall, I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. I am a woman in love, and I do anything to get you into my world and hold you within. It's a right I defend over and over again. What do I do? With you eternally mine, in love there is no measure of time. We planned it all at the start, that you and I live in each other's heart. We may be oceans away, you feel my love, I hear what you say.
Support for the community programming provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Last night I waved goodbye. Now it seems years. I'm back in the city where nothing is clear but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches, and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you, I could bring out all the love that I have. With you, there's a heaven, so earth ain't so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again?
There you go, Peter. Some Barry Manilow for you. Oh, stop. You did not sleep through that song. Now, of course, Barry Manilow is a great songwriter himself, but he didn't write this one. Randy Edelman did. And his biggest claim to fame, he wrote the theme to MacGyver. Huh? That's pretty cool.
All right.
So when he wrote it, and he recorded himself and didn't went anywhere, and of course it got rearranged a little bit for Barry Manilow. And the first time he heard it, he was just, overwhelmed, and he was like, it's so touching to know that you create something that's going to live on beyond you and everything. That's the way I feel with my plays. You know what? You can check some of them out. Are you ready?
Shameless plug.
The Michael Buster McMahon Televised Radio Playhouse and Used Tire Company. Any combination of that on YouTube. Well, put Michael Buster Used Tire Company. They'll pop up. There's 13 episodes released. We're going to release a few more very, very soon. It's on 50 access channels in 3 different states, including this one right here. But you can watch them anytime at YouTube. And you can pick any episode because it's an anthology series. There's rom-coms, there's science fiction, there's a horror western. That's a pretty cool mashup, episode 13, appropriately enough, I guess. There's some love stories, there's some historical fiction. I like historical fiction. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, historical fiction. I have a few in there. And we got a few more coming out released. We've got scheduled to film a couple more. And guess what? I've got 60 plays I've written. 63, actually. So we're going to do all of them. Even some of the ones that maybe aren't so good. But maybe you'll like one. We're going to do Genie pretty soon. And next month we're shooting Genie. I'm very excited about that. Because you know why?
Why?
It's a play that nobody likes.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad play. I'm not embarrassed by it. I told the story I wanted to tell. It's just apparently a story nobody wants to hear. It's about a Vegas cop who tries to help a runaway when there's a serial killer going on. And he realizes he's starting to develop feelings for her. So that doesn't sound horrible, right?
Yeah.
People don't like it. But we're going to film it anyway because maybe somebody will like it. And maybe when these actors interpret it and put it on the stage, and the actors are really excited about doing it. They're like, this is the play that nobody likes? We've heard about this. It's a legend. Genie. Like, we're going to do this? I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. So it'd be kind of cool.
Sure.
We always like to give you a song from a Massachusetts band, and this is one of the first bands I think of when I think of Massachusetts, the Cars. So the core guitar riff, no surprise as you hear it, was kind of ripped off from the T-Rex song Bang a Gong. T-Rex didn't care, and Elliot Easton was like, I was a fan. It's more of a tribute thing, and they're like, cool, we like that. So the song was never released as a single, but it became a fan favorite. I'm tripping today.
Use your words.
Fan favorite. There was no sympathy orchestra back in this one. This is just all the Cars themselves. It's a fan favorite, and they got a lot of airplay on album rock channels. In fact, their debut album, there's 9 songs on the album, like 7 of them you'd hear on the radio. It's such a great debut album, the Cars debut album. Here's The Dangerous Type, the Cars, 107.5 WSFD.
Live on your wire. Ooh, come and take me. lot like you. The dangerous type. She's a lot like you. Come on and hold me tight tonight. She's a lot like you. The dangerous type. She's a lot like you. Come on, hold me tight tonight. She's a lot like you. The dangerous type. Alright, she's a lot like you. Come on, hold me tight tonight. She's a lot like you. The dangerous type. Tonight, she's a lot like you. Come on, hold me tight tonight. She's a lot like you. Dangerous type. She's a lot like you. Tonight, she's a lot like you. Dangerous type. She's a lot like you. Hold me tight tonight. She's a lot like you. Dangerous type. She's a lot like you.
Support for community radio provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Where will the superintendent spotlight shine next? Join Stefan Zaporowski and Chris Rogers every Thursday at 9 a.m. to find out. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling. Give me, whoa, 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 your love. Your hands build me up when I'm sinking. Touch me, and my troubles are fade. Lady, from the moment I saw you standing, whoa, 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 alone, you gave all the love that I needed. So shy, like a child who had grown. Lady,
if you bought the Styx's Greatest Hits album, you would notice that they re-recorded Lady. And you kind of think, like, well, it's Tommy Shaw wasn't with the band when the first song. Maybe it was just to get Tommy Shaw in on it, right? Yeah, that was a nice little side effects. But they belonged to a different record company when they had Lady. And it took a while for the song to get released. They had signed to another record company. And this Wooden Nickel record label would not give them permission to use Lady. And they were very upset because
they did Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift.
Well, yeah, so somebody had the brainstorm, like, well, nobody's stopping us from re-recording the song. So that's what they did. So we got like a new version of Lady, and Tommy Shaw is doing backing vocals on it because
that's what Taylor Swift did with her entire catalog.
Oh, good for her.
Well, no, she had it.
I'm serious.
I wouldn't
good for
release
her.
the master tapes, and she re-recorded everything. And made more money.
Yeah, good for her.
Bank. I know you love Taylor Swift. That's why I'm rubbing it in.
I don't get. Like, I don't think she's bad, but I don't get it. I don't get it. She's not.
Well, people our age didn't get the Beatles.
But
when they were
she's
around.
not the Beatles, Peter.
She is to this generation.
But she's not better than Adele or Beyonce or why is she? I don't get it.
She's the greatest showman on earth right now.
All the songs are in the same chords. She has very little vocal range.
Doesn't make a difference.
And all the lyrics are kind of vapid.
You can't. You said it. You've said it on this show for a decade now. You never know what's going to catch fire.
I don't. You don't. But I don't get it. I'm not saying she's horrible.
I think her time has come and gone, but I don't think it's going to stay. But she was white hot for several years.
All right. Well, we were talking about the band Styx. Let's get back to talking about them. So now this is kind of neat too. That
Let's see what you did there.
B.B. King was doing a show, and he found out right before he went on stage that U2 was in the audience to watch. Now, B.B. King's been performing for a long time, and he got really nervous because U2 was a huge band, one of the biggest bands in the world at the time. And he was very, very nervous about that. And they met afterwards, and they were talking, and they said, well, it would be fun to work on a project. And sometimes people always say that, oh, it'd be great to get together sometime. Sure, yeah. And they don't, but they did. He told Bob, he's like, think of me sometime. When you're writing a song and maybe I could do like a guest spot. And this song was the result. Came out pretty cool. Here's U2 and B.B. King, When Love Comes to Town. 107.5 WSFD.
Love comes to town, I'm gonna jump that train. When love
Support for community programming provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. Visit bettsplumbing.com or 14 Coleman Avenue, Westfield. Public welcome.
Want to know what's trending at Westfield Technical Academy? Join host Kevin Daly and Carol Groom to find out all things Tiger. Tiger Talk, Thursdays at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. With song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you.
Yeah! A little bit of Frank Sinatra. So now for the Apollo 10 mission, they brought out cassette tapes with Moon lyrics. So, of course, that was on it. Frank Sinatra was it was the very first songs to be played in outer space, you could say. Moonlight Serenade was on there. Going Back to Houston was on there. That makes sense because, let's face it, when you're on a lunar mission, you want to get back to Houston eventually. So that's cool. One of the first songs ever to be played in outer space by humankind. I don't know what kind of music they're playing on the planet Topaz. Do you like music from Topaz?
Sure.
Topazian, would that be? If you're from Topaz, would you be Topazian?
I like Zorb-Verbal.
Zorb-Verbal?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, you know,
they're near Andromeda.
we all got our. There's probably no planet named Topaz, is there?
Not yet.
You know, so when I was a kid, I actually came up with this idea. Because, you know, I said, well, because I believed in aliens, but I also realized that it would be a long way for them to travel. So I gave us a twin planet. I said it would be really cool, like in the same orbit. That's why we never see them, because they're always on the other side of the sun. That we shared an orbit, and I named the planet Topaz after my birthstone. And then I found out that that would be impossible. But
to share the same orbit?
Yeah. But that was not a bad idea. Jeez, I was in like 7th grade when I came up with it. That's a pretty imaginative thought.
Sure.
As a 7th grader.
Except the physics doesn't match up.
Yeah. I mean, or that's what they want us to believe. I'm still pushing and I'm getting a lot of pushback on my conspiracy theory. People say that I'm wrong, that there's lots of evidence that supports, but I still say that left-handed people are faking it. When no one's around, they use the correct hand, the hand that God intended us to use. But I'm getting a lot of pushback on that, as I suspect there's a lot of people in on this. Anyway, so the next song, the title is Pure Nonsense, and there's some popular theories out there that explain what the phrase actually means. The two leading theories is one that's an expression people use as a way of congratulating each other, or Sam, the lead singer's pet cat, because I guess his cat was named that, but it could have been named after the song.
Okay.
So we're not really sure. So whichever theory you like, raise your right hand to vote the correct hand. Here's Sam the Sham and the Ferals and Wooly Bully, 107.5 WSFD.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Underwriting for the community programming is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Once in your life, you find her, someone who turns your heart around and
Ever been caught between the moon and Westfield? That doesn't work. It's 2 syllables. Caught between the moon and Northampton. Springfield, that's 2. You need New York City. You need West Springfield then. If you get caught between the moon and West Springfield. It doesn't flow as well.
Agawam.
If you get caught between the moon and Agawam.
That works.
Feeding Hills. If you get caught between the moon and Feeding Hills. Yeah. That's where I'm from. Well, that's not where I'm from.
That's where you reside.
That's where I reside. Thank you. So Peter Allen, Liza Minnelli's ex, strangely enough, he was talking to his songwriting friends, and he was in a holding pattern. He was waiting to land in New York, and he's looking at the moon. It's late at night. He just wanted to land, but they were in a holding pattern, flying around and around, and he was on one of the airphones and said, I'm caught between the moon and New York City right now. And they laughed. They thought that was a great thing. And so he just came up with that one line. He got a song. Not only did he get a songwriting credit, he got like an Oscar because it won for like best song from a movie. And everybody gets one. It's pretty cool.
There you go.
A lot of people don't know this, but it's the Oscar. It's actually foil covering chocolate. It's actually chocolate in there.
No, it's not.
It is. It's one of those little, like those little Easter rabbits that you get.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Don't start rumors.
Yes, it is. Hey, speaking of, did it win? Let's see. It was nominated for. Nope. It only got nominated. Pfft, loser. This song's not good. It only got nominated for best song from a movie. Didn't win. From the movie Parenthood, which is a pretty good movie. Here's Randy Newman. Love to See You Smile. 107.5 WSFD.
I was born to make you happy. I think it's just my style. Everywhere I go, telling everyone I know, baby, I love to see you smile. Don't want to take a trip to China. Don't want to sail up tonight. Wouldn't want to get too far from where you are. 'Cause I love to see you smile. Like a sink without a faucet, like a watch without a dial. What would I do if I didn't have you? Love to see you smile. In the summer, in the springtime, the winter or the fall, the only place I wanna be is where I can see you smile at me. In a world that's full of trouble, make it all worthwhile. What would I do if I didn't have you? Just love to see you smile. I love to see you smile. In the summer, in the springtime, the winter or the fall, the only place I wanna be is where I can see you smile at me. In a full of trouble. You make it all worthwhile. What would I do if I didn't have you? I love to see you smile. I love to see you smile.
I like that. I like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Randy Newman. It's not too slow for you?
No.
All right, good. All right, you like that one. It was from the, as I said, the movie
It
Parenthood.
has character.
Diana Wiest got nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and she did a great. She does a great job in everything she's in. She's just great. She's in my. I made a list of my favorite films of each of the last 10 decades. Do you think you can do that? Not right now, but it's tough. But the 90s, I put Bullets Over Broadway, and she was in it, and she was fantastic. I think she actually won an Academy Award for that. She was fantastic in that. That's a great little story. You can find plenty of great stories on the Michael Buster McMahon Televised Radio Playhouse and Used Tire Company. Check them out on YouTube. Just trying to boost the views.
Yeah.
So we had baseball this week.
Did you appreciate that half of it was on pay-per-view?
Well, the Red Sox games I was fine, but yeah, I don't particularly think that they belong on other networks. This gets nuts. This is just, I mean, money.
Maximum cash grab.
It's sad. Everyone's got the little advertised attachments on their uniforms and everything now, and it's just, there's enough money.
Maximum cash grab.
I mean, there's enough money going around for everybody here. And there could be a work stoppage next year, which will absolutely kill the sport. It's just getting nuts. But
I haven't watched baseball in a while, so.
I've seen all 3 games so far. Like, I haven't missed a Patriots game since 1985. But you can't watch all 162 games. That's a lot. So
I gotcha.
Baseball's all, and same thing I do with the Celtics and the Bruins. If I'm home, the playoffs are different. But I'm not going to not make plans because there's a game on TV. Where the Patriots, I won't. People know I'm not available on these dates.
Every Sunday in the fall.
Yeah, generally. I mean, if the Patriots have a Monday night game, all right, I can do something with you on Sunday. But so I thought of this song because of the C.B. Buckner umpire, one of the worst umpires we had. Since Angel Hernandez. I always loved that Senator Robert Kennedy's expression. I'm sure someone else said it before him. I'm not saying you're the stupidest person in the world, but you better hope the stupidest person in the world doesn't die. I love that expression. And that's why I think of C.B. Buckner. Now that Angel Hernandez finally retired or got kicked out, one of the worst umpires that we ever had, C.B. Buckner has that title clearly. And he was always questionable before. And what he did the other day was just absolutely a complete debacle. But so I thought of it, you're blind dump, you must be out of your mind dump. And I also think of the poor baseball widows from the musical Damn Yankees, which I directed when I was in college. All the women complaining that 6 months out of the year, their men aren't paying attention to them. They're watching baseball. God, I love that musical Damn Yankees. Did you ever see the musical Damn Yankees?
I think so.
Did you see it when I directed it?
I think so.
There was a high school girl in that crowd who saw it, my future wife, and she was so impressed with the musical that she said, I'm going to marry that director someday. You're not playing the long game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's from the musical Damn Yankees. Here's 6 months out of the year. I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks. I mean, you'll see me next week.
Yeah.
Because we'll have a great best of.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're playing the second hour, but I won't see you. I will see all you in 2 weeks. I am Michael Buster McMahon. That's Peter Cole. Say goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye, Peter.
Drink your milk, look both ways before crossing the street, and never, ever give up your dreams.
Good evening. Just past the midpoint of the 20th century, the average fan of the hapless Washington Senators felt this way about the legendary New York Yankee. So naturally, the wives felt this way about their husbands. And since the average Senator fan's conversation was usually limited to some variation of this... Damn Yankees! The average marriage around Washington worked something like this.
6 months every year. I might as well be made of stone. 6 months out of every year when I'm with him, I'm alone. 6 months out of every year, he doesn't take me anywhere. 6 months out of every year when I play cards, solitaire.
Come on, there.
The other 6 months out of every year, we are hardly ever seen apart. But then the Washington Senators take over my place in his heart. 6 months out of every year, I might as well be wearing crepe. Life is just an awful bore from which I find no escape.
6 months out of every.
We met in 1938. It was November.
When I said that I would be his mate, it was December. I reasoned he would be the greatest husband that a girl had ever found. That's what I reasoned. That's what I reasoned. Then April rolled around.
Strike 3, ball 4, walk around and tie the score. Final double play, Yankees win again today. Those damn Yankees.